forgetting is a gift. The more you move forward in life, the more you forget about the past. I've noticed that I've started to let go of past resentments. I've started to let go of how I wanted my life to turn out. I realized that it's better to accept things as they are. The more you desire, the more you suffer. So when I began to let go of all of these things that were weighing on my mind for a very, very long time, I ironically started to feel a little bit better. And in letting go of the past, letting go of how you wanted things to turn out, you open a door to new possibilities, and the world starts to become a lot more exciting. So I began this journey. It's been a mental journey, and I might not wake up every day and think about these things, but when I do, I've noticed that I've forgotten a lot of what I used to define myself in the past. Things that were not good for my mental health, things that were negative. I've had to cut out toxic family members. I've had to move cross country, start a new life. And in doing all of that, I can say that it was the right choice for me. Things are a lot better for me these days. Now, I know this is sort of a serious topic, and what I'm about to bring up might seem a little silly to some people, but this is kind of what got me thinking. Season 6, Episode 1 of Rick and Morty, we see Rick, he's still holding on to the past. He's still holding on to that revenge because the loss of his wife and his daughter. We're seeing how that traumatic event really consumed him even decades after it happened. Compare that to Apocalypse Jerry in the same episode. He lost his wife and his daughter, and he let go. So you have two different approaches to the same situation. Obviously, Rick's isn't healthy, but is Jerry's healthy either? I feel like Apocalypse Jerry is in a better position than Rick, honestly. He's moved forward with his life. He seems like more healthy. That's at least from my perspective. You might could watch the same episode and get a different conclusion, but I feel like Jerry handled that loss a lot better than Rick has. Rick has spent his whole life trying to chase the man who killed his family. And Jerry kind of threw up his hands and said, all right, I just got to move forward with life. Just think about that for a second. Marinate on that for a little bit. And the main thing I really got from that episode is shit is going to happen in our lives. And it's okay to mourn and be upset about these traumatic events or whatever happened in your past. Maybe you had shitty parents like I did, or you got bullied in school. But eventually, you're going to have to move on. You're going to have to keep on living. I know it's hard, but you can't define yourself by your traumatic experiences. You're going to if you let that traumatic experience, get a hold of you, it's going to define the rest of your life. So it's better to just let go of all the resentments, all the complaints, and just be present. And what I've learned is I've started to forget about the past. I don't think about it anymore. It doesn't really register in my mind these days anymore. I'm just thinking about the future. I'm thinking about where I want to go. So forgetting is a gift.